Finally, the 10th part of orientation of the last layer, that is, the last part. If you want to watch the previous parts, the link is in the description. In this series, we are teaching the full orientation of the last layer without any algorithms, and today we will talk about dot cases. Hey, what are dot cases? There are total 8 cases, and these are the easiest. Someone who knows the SECC move RU, R prime U prime, and the sledgehammer move R prime F, RF prime already knows the entire dot orientation of the last layer. Honestly, there's nothing more important than this. If you don't know what the SECC move or the sledgehammer move is, there's a link to a video in the pinned comment called How to Learn Algorithms. Watch it and learn. Now, let's start with our first case. There will be a dot on top. Dot means, look, there's nothing else, no yellow at all, just a single dot. Alright, and when you look at the sides, you'll see a case where there's a bar here and another bar here. So you get 3 bars. We call these colors bars, yellow ones, okay? And there's nothing else. We're getting 2 bars and 1 dot. So in this situation, we'll place the bars on the sides, one on the right and one on the left, and then we'll apply this algorithm. Here's the algorithm. Watch the finger tricks first, then I'll explain and share memory tips. RU 2R 2F RF prime. U2R prime FRF prime. Some people must have gotten nervous seeing such a long algorithm. Let me explain what we're actually doing and how to remember it. We're sending this pair to the back. How did RU2R prime send the pair here? Now we're gonna do the sledgehammer once. R prime F, RF prime. And now, by bringing this pair back, we're doing the sledgehammer once again. That's all. Like I said, if you know the sledgehammer, you know everything already. Anyway, let's talk about the second case. The second case is even easier than the previous one. There's a dot on top, a bar on one side, and blocks on 2 sides. One here and one directly opposite, and a bar here. The case is very easy to recognize. Even in this situation, we'll keep the bar on the left, so one block will come to the front, one to the back, and we'll apply this algorithm. Man, it's a very easy algorithm. F-sec C move, RUR prime U prime, F prime, and who doesn't know how to solve this P case? Small f, sec C move, RUR prime U prime, and small f prime. That's what I said. Whoever knows SECC move and sledgehammer already knows this. We've learned 2 cases. The next 2 cases are something like this. There's a dot, but we're also getting yellow on the top of one corner. It could be anywhere, here, anywhere. Yellow on the top of one corner. But the special thing about this is that we're also getting some blocks along with it. Look at this. These are also blocks. These are also blocks. Okay, when you get a case like this, where there's yellow on the top of one corner, we'll bring that corner to the right. It should be in the right front, not the left. This has moved left, but belongs in the right front. Now we'll check for a block. Here, there's a block, but in this case, there isn't. If there's no block, we'll use the algorithm you already know. Small f, SECC, move RUR prime U prime small f prime, and this will convert into a T case. Who doesn't know how to solve this? Once we do U prime, we'll solve this case with F sec CF prime. Yeah, that's it, man. It's funny, the dot orientation of the last layer. Okay, and the second case is when we see that one corner has yellow, we bring it here, and we get a block here. Now we need to move this block, this corner, slightly to the side. If we do U prime once, this corner will move here, and this will be our holding position. How do we solve this? It's the same algorithm, just with one U prime difference. Look, small f, a sec C. F prime. Now this is also converted into a T case, okay? Now by doing U, we'll solve this too. F, SECC, F prime. Oh man, what's happening? What kind of joke is this, man? No bro, this is just how it is. Dot cases are simple, just a joke. People exaggerate their difficulty. This is how they're solved. Next we have 2 cases with a dot. But there are 2 oriented corners. There is yellow on top of 2 corners. But when we look at the side, we're getting a bar, okay? On one side we get a bar, while here we don't get any bar. Here we get these 2 blocks, all right? The one where we get a bar. There's a V shape on top and a bar, so we'll keep the bar on the left and apply this algorithm. Let's check the finger tricks first, then I'll explain how to remember them. RU2' R2' FR. Far prime U2' M. Here, I do something like this. Mar prime URU prime small R prime. How do you all remember this case? It's a simple scene. This piece is going, we're placing it here, RU2 R prime. This piece has come here. We're doing a sledgehammer once, bringing this piece back again. When it comes back, we move the middle layer up once and do an inverse sec C once. URU prime, but the last R prime gets converted into small r. That's all, man. We won't discuss this much. It's very easy. And as for the second case we had, how do we solve that in the end? I mean, it's just like the previous one. There's a V shape here, and we're getting 2 blocks here, not a bar. So when we're getting blocks, we have to place one on the right and one on the left. Okay, now we can also place them like this on the right and left. No, the V isn't forming like this, it's forming like this. It should look like a V like this. These two are at the back corners. Now we'll place one block on the left and one on the right, and then we'll apply the algorithm. First, watch the finger tricks, then I'll tell you how to remember it. M, okay, I do M like this here. M is very easy. Man, UR prime, U prime me prime and R prime, man. Sledgehammer, you guys got it, right? I don't know. What happens to muscle memory when we explain these algorithms? You saw the finger tricks, let me show you how to remember them. First, you have to remember 2 moves, which are M and U, just remember that much. After that, you have to do the SECC move, RU, R prime, U prime. Once you do that, you have to fix this M by doing M prime, and finally, do the sledgehammer once. R prime F, R F prime. And this will be solved. Maybe now you guys are understanding what I told you at the start, that whoever knows the SECC move and sledgehammer already knows this. Because there hasn't been any algorithm so far that doesn't use the SECC move or sledgehammer. The last 2 cases are the easiest cases, and after that, the orientation of the last layer series will be finished forever. Finally, the last 2 cases, they are very different. As soon as you see them, you'll recognize them. There's no rocket science in this. This is a cross. You can hold it from anywhere and apply the algorithm. We'll talk about this later. It's a cross. You can hold it from anywhere. As soon as you see it, you'll understand. Because a cross is formed. How cute it is, man. Anyway, how do you solve this? I'll show you the finger tricks first, then explain how to remember the algorithm. M, okay, I do M like this, because this is the most efficient way, U. UR prime, U prime. Now here it's time for M2. I do M2 like this. M2 URU prime small r prime. Now let me tell you, how should you guys learn this? First, remember the first 2 moves, M and U, then do the sexy C move once, RUR prime U prime. Turn the middle layer twice, then do the inverse sexy C, URU prime small r prime. Use small r prime prime at the end, not regular r prime. The last R becomes small r. Yeah, man, what more can we discuss about this? It's an easy formula. Let's move to the last algorithm. This is the last case. You guys can see there's just one line, like this, not like that. What should we do? You'll say call it diagonal or whatever. If you get 2 blocks, in such a condition, we have to keep 1 block on the left and 1 at the back. Yeah, man, this will be its holding position. You're getting 1 line, you're getting 2 blocks. Keep 1 block on the left and 1 block at the back. And you have to apply this algorithm. First, watch the finger tricks, then I'll tell you how to learn it. RUR prime UIs. Just prime FRF prime. U2R prime FRF prime. It's extremely easy to remember this algorithm. What are we doing in this? First, we remove this pair using RUR prime, then move the pair forward once. Now we do a sledgehammer once, and now we bring this pair back up and do another sledgehammer. R prime, FR, F prime. And finally, our orientation of the last layer is finished forever. There is no better series on YouTube for one look orientation of the last layer than this. There isn't. I don't usually say things like this, but honestly, if you find a better series for one look orientation of the last layer, let me know. If anyone has taught orientation of the last layer without algorithms like this, then message or comment to me. I'll delete this series. And along with this, I request you all, if you haven't joined the Learn Speedcubing series yet, the link is in the description and it's absolutely free. What are we doing in that? Solving the Rubik's Cube in 10, 11, or 12 seconds. That's what we're teaching you all to do. If you want to solve the Rubik's Cube the way I do, you can start doing it too. You can learn Speedcubing for free by watching YouTube videos. Join the Learn Speedcubing series using the link in the description. I'll sign off now. In the next video, we'll cover the permutation of the last layer, finishing it in 4 days. One final video will follow. In that, we'll explain how you all should implement everything you've learned on this cube and how to master it. Until then, subscribe and goodbye, my friend. Goodbye.